Welcome your faces back to another week in the mic of life, in the mic of life, in the life of It's Me, Mickey T. Well, let's try that one again, shall we? My name is Mike James, aka It's Me, Mickey T, and I am bringing you another week in the life of Mike. And as we need to shake the white ink every morning before we start our work, I'll go ahead and just quickly explain to your faces about what this channel is about. You see, my name is Mickey T, as I've explained, and I am bringing you along on the journey of behind the scenes of my life. Basically, documenting my entire process of building my dreams and becoming a full-time content creator. You see, I've always had this dream of being a full-time content creator, and I really want to bring you guys along with that journey, show you the behind the scenes, the ups and the downs, the mentality behind it. But not only that, I document my weight loss journey and everything else that goes into becoming a better, more rounded person and building my confidence, as I haven't always been the most confident person on the planet. But I'm changing that, and I'm doing a couple of things, taking some small steps every single week in the hopes that eventually, over time, I'll become a better, more confident, more outgoing person and just become a better version of myself. However, I need to go ahead and get on with the orders because there's a lot. In which we now have everything mostly printed out by one pin hoop. But as I'm doing everything myself today, I am going to be busy. So I'm going to go ahead and get 3 pin banners made up. And it's weird because at Katnipp you have like these like peaks and troughs with different products. And just last week I was saying to myself, oh, we haven't had like a pin banner sale for ages. Now I've come in today and we've got 3 to make up. So got to get to work on that. So we turn on the heat press, grab 2 pink mugs. Right, that's everything made up so we can turn it off. And it has just turned 11 a.m, which means because we've now finished making everything up, normally I'd be jumping on making orders. However, I think I'm going to head to the shop and have my dinner just a little bit earlier today. Because I'm in on my own, I need to focus up and get things done. So if I go and get my dinner, then at least I can kind of just focus on work and get everything done. And as I'm committed to trying to get more exercise in before we go on holiday, I am taking the stairs. And I'm back, and as you can tell, it's raining outside. But the reason why it's a bit of a pain is because I actually dressed in shorts and an oversized linen shirt today because apparently the weather said it was going to get up to 25 degrees, but it's raining. It is humid, but it's raining and it's windy, and now I feel like a pleb. And this shirt I bought when I was at my biggest about a year ago, and it now feels like I'm wearing a bedsheet. It's so big, I need to buy another one. I got it on Amazon. But I'm just having some chicken skewers, and I got some lentil crisps. I am trying to have 0 carbs in my diet, but you can never, well, I'm trying to have low carb diet, not 0 carbs. That's not the right way of describing it. But the way that I'm going about my diet is just low carbs, trying to limit myself to about 15 to 20 grams a day, if not a little bit more. But just cutting out things like bread and stuff like that typically in my day-to-day life. So I'm going to go ahead, get these consumed, and then we can just focus on the orders. Well, it's now 4 o'clock, so I'm actually finishing up. I'm just waiting for the manifest to print. Then we can take the orders downstairs. Then there's a bit of a plot twist in how I'm actually going to head into the afternoon of this day. As most of you are thinking that I'm going to be walking home, except I'm not. Yep. We decided to go on a hike. And I'm knackered. What?
Are you vlogging?
Yeah, well I said, oh, because at this point normally people expect me to be walking home. So I said, oh, I'm not walking home. And then I said, I'm going somewhere which is a bit of a surprise.
Look at the view behind you. It looks good already.
Help me.
Does it just this though, does it?
That's a bit of a view and a half.
It's amazing.
I'm king of the world. Apparently I look like Jesus. But yes, I said I was going to do more extracurricular activities outside of walking home from work and going to the gym in order to try and help shift the pounds, get a bit healthier and get ready for the holiday that we're going on in a couple of weeks, which apparently, according to some people, I haven't really mentioned yet. So yeah, I'm going to Turkey in like 3 weeks, so I'm trying to lose, you know, get into shape for that. But also I'm generally on this adventure to try and lose weight anyway. But yeah, Dean and Catherine rang me up at work earlier, so I thought, what would be the best thing after being stood on my feet all day at work? Go for a long 3-hour hike. The view's worth it though. Sorry, I just have to document this. I was walking along and I didn't realise Dean's got the Lord of the Rings soundtrack on. It does feel like we're walking through Middle Earth, like.
You should have brought a Bluetooth speaker and played it as we were walking. It does, doesn't it? Look at all this, like with the plants. By the way, Dean said I look like a 12-year-old boy whose mum was dressed in for Disney.
So Dean's Aragorn.
Who am I?
I want to say Legolas, but I also want to say Samwise at the same time. And I'm Gimli. These dwarves are natural sprinters. Very different. Oh, don't tell me that. I've got shorts on. We have no idea where the hell we're going. If I don't make it out of this alive, tell my wife and kids, hello. How long have we been walking for?
Over an hour.
1 hour and 8 minutes.
An hour and 8 minutes, and that's where we were. Oh yeah, I've acquired a stick, by the way, or a staff. But yeah,
Staff of wisdom.
that's where we were. That is where we're going up. And I would say we're only just, well, we're not even halfway yet.
Yeah, we're over halfway.
Woohoo! It's been fun though, but I am sweating a bit. But I'll see you on the top of Roseberry Topping. Well, he's only bloody gone and done it. However, we are now on the way down, and the view is still amazing. And we are now in the car. Dean and Catherine and I decided that we were going to just head to the pub for a cold drink, and so we wanted to end the walk a little bit earlier, so the wife came and rescued us from a car park near the hill that we've just climbed up. Not everybody knows the area. So we walked to the bottom, and Ashley picked us up, took us to Dean's car, because it was going to be about another hour and a half walk back to their car, and we were just like, yeah, we just want to end this and just go to the pub. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end the day there, because I am going to go to the pub, probably have a very, very small light meal. I've not really eaten that much today, so I've still got about 1,500 calories. Plus, if you consider the walk, I've probably got a bit more. But we're going to go ahead and finish the day. Yeah, I am very tired. So I'll see you in the morning for the gym and some gaming content. Well, good morning and happy Tuesday. I don't know if I actually just cut myself off at the beginning there, but it is now Tuesday, and I am actually just running around and getting ready to head to the gym. As if you are new to the channel, basically every single week on a Tuesday and Thursday I have a PT session, and I go to the gym to try and help aid in our weight loss goals. Now yes, I went on the hike yesterday and it was great and I feel mint for it. However, we also need to keep up with the gym routine so we can hit the goals that we're trying to achieve. I'm just trying to find my I brought a pair of socks down to put on, and I can't remember what I did with them. Oreo, have you seen my socks anywhere? And it would certainly help if I had these on. Oh, well, I'm finally back home. Sorry that I didn't film anything in the gym again. I know that I said I was going to start getting better at it, but the house is a bit of a mess. There's bags everywhere, there's stuff all over. It's a little bit stressful, but I'm going to be really busy today because Dean and Catherine have decided to invite us on another walk again this afternoon. Don't know whether or not it's going ahead, but just in case it is, I'm not going to really have time to film anything today. So what I want to do is I want to go for a shower, have my lunch, and then we're going to get to work and we're going to start editing the next gaming video and try and get caught up so that on Thursday we can just film the last bit and then edit the last bit and hopefully get it uploaded Thursday afternoon. And that's the goal for this week. Whether or not we actually follow, in fact, no, we are going to follow through with it. I'm not going to say whether or not, we are going to follow through with it. By Thursday, 6 p.m, that video is going live whether it's finished or not, because quite frankly, I'm getting stressed and annoyed with myself at this point at how long it's taken me. I'm supposed to be, for record, keeping these videos weekly, and I'm supposed to be filming enough content to make an episode every single week. However, I used to film a lot of my stuff on a night. Once Ashley goes to bed at like 8, 9 o'clock, I used to sit down and film for 2 or 3 hours every single night, along with Tuesdays and Thursdays. However, I've started talking to friends and just doing a little bit more of a social thing on an evening. And Ashley's obviously staying up a bit later as well, now that she's a lot more fitter and healthier. So yeah, it's just one of those things, unfortunately, where I'm still trying to find the balance. But let's get some dinner, let's get showered, and I'll check in with you in a bit. Well, I'm showered and partly dressed, and I'm currently making some poached eggs. And the way that I make poached eggs personally is I stir the water gently as it's just starting to bubble. Then I put the eggs in, and what normally happens, I haven't done a great job because I kind of rushed it, but what normally happens is the circular motion gathers the eggs up and clumps it up in the centre, so it kind of cooks together as one and doesn't all just, fall apart. But I have started doing the dishes, I promise, and I need to get these clothes in the washing machine. Oh God, there's so much to do, so little time in the bloody day. And there we are, we've got our eggs, and I'm also going ahead and having a protein shake. It's a protein yogurt. I've already had a protein shake. So I'm going to devour these, and then I'm going to get to work. Well, I'm finally upstairs, PC's turned on, so we're getting to work. However, it is boiling hot in here. The sun isn't necessarily shining, it's just really humid and really hot outside. So I'm going to open the window and just leave the room for a couple of minutes, and hopefully it'll cool down. And there we have it. There's about 2 hours of work gone into editing the video so far. However, we need to move... Oh. Well, that's the pop filter fixed back onto the microphone. Then I'm going to go ahead and grab this rubbish, and grab in the kitchen bin. We can go ahead and get all of the rubbish that's accumulated from upstairs and throwing bits and bobs out of the house. And that's that done, so I can take the key out and make sure the door's locked, just because if I ever go upstairs and put my headphones on, I can't hear anything, and the last thing I want is somebody breaking in whilst I'm on my PC and doing work and schniz. But yeah, the bins are out and I'm back in the room, because I was actually sort of in the mindset of, I'll finish up for today shortly and go and make dinner, because as you guys know, because of Ashley's conditions, I'm the one that has to make the meals and such. And then I forgot that Ashley actually has a eyelash appointment, which she can't miss because she needs to get them done for the holiday that we've got coming up. But the eyelash lady doesn't have any more availability between now and when we go away, so it was unavoidable. So Ashley's gone out again. She's going to be about another 2 hours, so I've come back upstairs, where I'm actually going to get back to work on filming some more bits for the video, because might as well use up this time productively. So let's get to work. Well, it's now 20 to 7 and we're just finishing up with some more recording stuff. I'm actually really happy with the progress. I definitely think we can be on track depending on how Thursday goes and how efficient I am with time, but I think I might be able to get the video out Thursday, if not 100% Sunday. But yeah, there's a lot of work that's gone into this episode, and it's the big problem with Minecraft stuff, is the type of gaming stuff that I do. Just for a bit of context, so all the vlog people are kind of on board, is I basically play the game and then I compile the game into a episode. But the projects that I do in the game take me anywhere from around about 10 to 20 hours of actual gameplay in order to make a sort of 10 to 20 minute like congestible video that's good enough for not just my audience, because my audience are awesome. Like, anybody on the gaming channel knows just how insanely awesome the community is. Those guys will watch anything that I put out there and they'll love it. But as you know, when you're trying to grow it into a career, you also need to be thinking a little bit about what's going to grow the channel. And unfortunately, when you package videos that aren't in like a project format where it's like, I made this, in this episode, instead of like, if you sort of just made something where you were like, oh yeah, I started doing this today but we didn't quite get it done, well, oops, it wouldn't quite hit the same in terms of like packaging the video up and then putting it onto YouTube for a potential new viewer to come and watch. So it's a lot of stress and you have got to consider it. Sorry for the ramble, but I just thought I'd give a bit of context to anybody on the vlogs as to why it sometimes takes me weeks to compile a video, because I basically have to think of a project and then I have to start and finish the project and then edit it all together, as you can see, before we can do anything. But anyway, that's it for today. I'm about to head downstairs, have some tea. I don't know what I'm going to have yet, but I'll see you guys tomorrow for some Katnipp shenanigans. Good morning, people. It is now Wednesday, so we're going to go ahead and get ready with some Katnipp shenanigans. Don't know what I was going to say there. Going to turn on the lights with the clickety click of the remotes. Ooh. Bing! And we're just going to check that the printers have turned on. Yes, they have. Right, now we've got to shake the white ink. I've really got to stop doing them. Well, it's now 10 o'clock and I've answered the emails and I've gone through all of the most recent orders that have come through in like the last 24 hours. And unfortunately, there's literally nothing to make up. Well, I say unfortunately, it depends on how you look at it, because you could say unfortunately or fortunately, depending on what your outtake is. However, that does mean that after looking at a lot of the orders, that a lot of them are small sticker orders, which means we might actually hopefully get all the orders down today, which is fan-tabby-dozy. So let's go ahead and get onto the packing Mac and get this done. In which I have just remembered that I was just packaging the first order of the day there, and I totally forgot. We've ran out of Katnipp stickers, and yes, I'm chewing on a piece of gum, by the way, if you think I'm talking a bit weird. So I need to go ahead and get this laptop turned on and get these Katnipp stickers printed so we can carry on and use them in the orders, because Catherine is very strict about having the Katnipp logos on all of the outside of the packages, and also just putting them on products and things as well. When we're packaging them, I get told off if I don't do it, so I best do it. So if you forgive the whirring, the way we have to do this is we have to put these media clamps on, and these media clamps basically just keep the paper held down in position so it doesn't like fold and get all skew-whiff when it's doing the actual cutting of the stickers. Right, so they're in place, and then all we should do is put that back down, and then we just have to hit print, and then because it's already set up on like a big sheet, we can just go ahead, and I might actually even do two. And we actually have to be careful with like printing long reels, because if the cut gets out of alignment a bit earlier on, then every like so far that it goes back, it'll be off by a millimeter further, and then eventually you'll just have complete like miscuts of stickers. So yeah, we're not supposed to do big jobs, but hopefully I can let that do its thing. And it does like a clean first before it prints. But whilst that prints, we can still go ahead and hopefully get some of the orders done, and then we'll just have to go back through later on and put the Katnipp stickers on. Now, it does look like Dean did a few first class orders yesterday, so he could have printed the Katnipp stickers yesterday, but he didn't, so I'm going to give him a bit of a telling off for that, but it is what it is. I am a blind idiot. I've literally just set it off to print some more stickers. I knew Dean wouldn't have just done it and not print it. He literally printed some yesterday. I am so blind. Okay, Dean, if you are watching this, I hope that you don't. But if you do, as your younger brother, I sincerely apologise. I love you, big bro. Don't fire me. Thank you. Well, it's now 12:30, so I'm heading down to go and grab some lunch. Alright, so a bit of time has passed and I've stepped out of Catherine's office because she is editing and I don't want to disrupt her too much. But basically, this was a gift, a bracelet that I got off Ashley. Now, Dean and Catherine have actually got a laser printer, which I'm going to go through and show you now, because I've finished my lunch, I've done the orders, and we're going to go and try and engrave our wedding date in Roman numerals on this bracelet with this thing. I have no idea if it's going to work. I might end up ruining the bracelet, but I've got permission from Ashley to do it. And whether or not if it works or not, I'm still going to wear the bracelet. But I thought it'd be a fun adventure to just showcase us trying to engrave using the new laser graver thing that was given to Catherine. So let's go. So yeah, this is the laser X tool engraver. Dean's currently just setting up a Halloween themed thing on a wooden coaster. Yo, that's so cool. We may be here a short while. I think it is worth just quickly adding to the fact that this is designed for flat things and this is not flat. So it's definitely going to be an interesting experiment. Oh, here we go. What are we doing? Yeah, look at that. Trick or treat. That's the design and that's the print. That's pretty sick. Ashley, I want one. I'll see you on the other side, little one. Whoa, beeped. Yep, we've double and triple checked both the measurements and that is definitely the date of our wedding in Roman numerals according to 3 different sources. So let's get this back on there and, well, yeah. Don't know if you can see that, but we've got the outline to showcase where it's going to be printed. I've tried to get it as straight as possible. So do I just push this down now? You can bump the power up to 70 if you want, but I have no idea what material this is either, by the way. So,
I do.
yeah, we're trying to move it without moving it. Oh wait, is that gonna be all right? Does it have to close all the way?
I don't think so.
All right.
Is that still? Is that still in frame?
Yep. Still in frame. So we're kind of guesstimating here, assuming that it's stainless steel, that we've put it on. Oh.
Ready?
Yep. How long does it say it's going to take? It's definitely engraving on it. It's working. Yeah. The reflection doesn't really allow. It's definitely worked. The only issue is that the M on there didn't engrave properly. So it probably needed a second pass, but we accidentally knocked it, so.
Let's see. Oh, it looks good though. Kind of looks like cool and faded. Yeah, I feel like it should have been way deeper than that. It looks sick though, don't you think? Nice.
So we definitely want about.
You'd have to line it up like perfect.
So we're going to try on the underside as well. But this time we're going to we'll try 3, I say 3 passes and we'll see what it turns out like on the underside. So now we're just on the second pass through of the underneath. So probably a third to fully get.
Is it like titanium or something?
I have no idea. I'd assume it was just like stainless steel or
That's so
something.
cool though. I can't believe we've got something that can do that. Big modern machines.
I know, it's sick.
Sick boy.
Yeah, I'll see if I can scrub. I don't think the top's going to come off, but I'll see if I can like scrub it off or something. Yeah, as I thought, didn't really do much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get some. No, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, probably dangerous and proper side for in
Oh yeah. Yeah, you should do the little thing on your watch. Yeah, what I'm going to do is try and get some brownie points by the little bit underneath. I'm going to put a little horseshoe on there for Ashley's horse. Yeah, that'll get me some brownie points. And we were having that much fun with the laser printer, we almost forgot that we need to take the post downstairs. Well, I am finishing up the day at Katnipp. However, I have finished off using that laser engraver by making a little scratch paper that has a quote on it that says, "A horse is not just an animal, it's a soul that runs with yours." And it's a picture of Ashley and her horse, but it's a little bit inverted. We're still getting used to it, but I'm sure she'll love it either way. But I'm heading home now. Well, I'm heading home with Dean and Catherine to my parents because we're going shopping for some holiday clothes. I'm being really cheeky. I've put it in some pink wrapping paper with a package with love by Mike sticker on it. She's gonna love it. In which, unfortunately, I haven't had time to give it to Ashley yet, as I went to the shop to do some clothes shopping, and we were in a rush constantly. We had to be here, we had to be there, we had to go pick stuff up. So yeah, I'm just home. We've been clothes shopping. So now I'm gonna give Ashley the present, which you guys already know what it is, but Ashley has no idea that I've even done it for her. Hello, little sirs.
Package with love by Mike.
Yes. A lot of love. Just be careful with it.
Alright, I'm gonna cry. That is so
Don't
cute.
cry. Sorry it's inverted. We didn't really know how to do the thing properly.
It's very cute though. My little felly welly.
A horse is not just an animal. It is a soul that runs with yours.
Thank you.
And if you want a small travel-sized version...
Okay. Small. Oh, yes.
Yeah, I thought you might do that.
Wait, wrong one. Thank you.
I win! But yeah, I am going to leave it there. So I'll see you guys tomorrow as we try and get the gaming video done. And we've also got another gym session. So I'll see you tomorrow. And good afternoon. Yeah, it's 2:15 on a Thursday afternoon. And yep, I've been to the gym, don't worry. Roll the clip. So yeah, I didn't actually get any footage this week at the gym, just purely because, as you can see, I was actually working on my form this week and doing arms again. So I was really trying to just improve the overall stature that I had when I'm doing the workouts and stuff. So I didn't really have time to think about or ask the PT to film and stuff. But I got that one for your faces. But I want to say thank you so much, because we've officially hit monetization on the channel fully. We had the memberships come out on the channel a couple of weeks ago. We've now got the ad revenue enabled on the channel, so the ads are obviously going to pay me ad revenue for every 1,000 views that we get on the channel, which is absolutely amazing. I am not celebrating this because at the end of the day, this vlog channel is just me vlogging my life, and you guys are the ones that waste your time watching my time. So, mwah, thank you very much. If you've got a mead or a coffee or a nice glass of water in your hand, I would like you to raise it, take a sip, and say, huzzah to me. Now, I just want you guys to celebrate. This is your win, just as equally as it is mine, if not bigger for you guys, because it's you guys that allow me to do this. So thank you so much from my family to yours. And another shout out to my friend who actually gifted me this Pokemon card stand. It's 3D printed, but still, thank you so much to Trin for printing that for me. I don't think he's ever going to watch these vlogs, but off the off chance that he does, thank you so much. He also printed me this pop filter. But yeah, I'm so sorry for the ramble, by the way. I just really wanted to kind of have a quick catch up for the fact that we've hit this milestone. We've actually walked up hills this week. We've just done so much. So I think it's time to sit down on the PC and get to work and do a little bit of a time lapse of me doing some gaming content, and then we'll talk about it afterwards. So let's get to work. Oh, Jesus. Not the most flattering angle. I've just looked back at the time lapse as the time is now 20 to 5, so I've been going for about 2 hours or so. I can't quite remember when I started. But I'm just taking a very quick break and heading downstairs. But I've just looked back at the time lapse footage, and yeah, that angle is not a good angle. But yeah, I need to just have a quick 5-minute break, because staring at a screen for like hours on end, just doing the same repetitive thing, it can actually make you very tired very quickly. And she's probably going to kill me for it, but I'm going to finish off one of Ashley's high protein cafe latte things. I was wanting one of myself, but this has been like half drunk. Not really sure I should drink this, to be honest, but oh well, I need a bit of an energy boost and it's protein, so you know. Not really sure how much, how handy these are going to be in actually just helping give me a bit of an energy boost, but thought I'd eat some silver skin pickled onions. Pickled onions are so weird. Like, I absolutely love them, and I'll buy like a jar of them, and then they'll remain closed for like half a year, and I just won't touch them. But then I'll open them and I'll try one, and then I'll remember just how much I like them, and I'll end up devouring that whole thing in like 2 days. But that's how everything seems to go in my house. I just forget that I have it, and then I'll try it, and I'll be like, oh my god, that's gorgeous, and I'll end up binging on it for like a week, and then it's back in the cupboard for another half a year. But anyway, let's get back upstairs and finish off the work for today on the gaming channel. I think I might also do a live stream as well. You know, every time I walk in here, I look at this shelf and I realise that I just need to complete overhauling and kind of rejigging. And what I need to do is I need to spend like one day in the near future and just do like a autumny late year spring clean and just kind of do the entire house, go from room to room, reorganise everything, neaten everything up. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Let's get on with this live stream. Don't know how I'm going to be live for. It is almost 5 p.m, so I might only stream for maybe an hour and a half or maybe even an hour. And that's the live stream done and dusted. It's now 23 minutes past 7. So I have indeed managed to have a very successful day in the gaming content. We've managed to get a lot filmed and a lot of progress made for the next video, which I'm just decided that I'm going to upload it over the weekend, whether it's ready or not. I'm going to try and get it done on Saturday evening and then prepare it, because I think we are out on Sunday, aren't we? I can't show Ashley, she's trying on clothes, but she looks, chef's kiss. Anyway,
Mind.
I'll always show off my wife, I don't care what anybody says. Because she is looking good. She is finally, what have you finally hit?
My target of 12 stone.
Which is a total of?
Oh, 6 stone 1 lost.
6 stone 1, which is, how many pounds for the Americans?
85.
£85, that is...
These are a non-elasticated size 12 and they're too big.
However, we are going to head downstairs to start cooking some dinner. Ashley's like, oh, let me know if you're going to get me in it. And I'm like, oh, don't worry, I'll put the camera... She's like, no, it's alright if you do. It's just so I can look pretty and not catch me off guard. But anyway, I'm downstairs just finishing up cooking dinner, and I wanted to document this on camera. We went to Aldi a couple of weeks ago and we got this red lentil and beetroot fusilli type pasta. And we've just tried a little bit and it's not too bad. But basically I'm doing a tuna pasta bay with added meatballs for protein, because I haven't actually had that much to eat today. So we've got plenty of calories to play with. Still got about 400-500 left after all of this, so hopefully it's fulfilling, even enough for a protein yogurt. But tomorrow is the big day because it's our away day, and we've had a very proactive week. I know I've only climbed like 2 hills and called it really proactive, but I'm hoping, because we got monetized on our vlog channel and we also managed to hit a personal record at the gym of improving our weights, and we also managed to climb the 2 hills this week, it would just be the perfect end to a week to have a good weigh day. So I'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning, guys. To be honest, today is going to be absolutely mental, and it's a twist that you didn't expect to see coming in the vlogs, as Katnipp actually just recently restocked all of the Bumblebook keychains, aka these bad boys, which, yep, has resulted in 274 orders outstanding. So, quite honestly, I am probably not even going to have time to get much footage today, because we need to get our ass into gear and get these orders, as many done as possible. We're not going to get 274 done a day at all. That means we would all have to do like about 80 odd orders. Wait, what's that? about 80 something orders or something each, and yeah, it's not doable in a day. Not when I've got to go through all nearly 300 orders and make sure there isn't stuff that needs printing out and making up. And yeah, so basically I'm going to get on with work, and I might check in with you guys at some point during the day. If not, I'll see you after work, and I'm sorry that I can't document more of it. I might even try and do a time lapse, just a time lapse, the whole process, but there's really not going to be much I can do, because at the end of the day I'm employed to do a job, not to vlog at the moment, unfortunately. Not yet anyway. Hint hint, wink wink. But yeah, see you guys in a bit. Well, sorry that I haven't managed to film anything for the vlog throughout today, but we have been incredibly busy. It's now 20 to 5, 92 orders later. I should have really time-lapsed it, but it's just been all over the place, like in terms of like doing bits and stuff and packaging little buzzy furry butts. So we're gonna head home in a sec. Well, yeah, no, we are gonna head home in a minute. Home, so let's get upstairs, turn on the PC, because we are jumping straight into the edit. I need to get this vlog done and dusted, because I'm actually heading out the house very, very soon. Plus, I'm also having a family day out on Sunday, which means that tomorrow I'm going to have to do basically like a 12-hour day to get the gaming content recorded and finished and edited and all done and dusted, so we can upload that and schedule it for Sunday, because I'm not going to be here at all. So I've only got tomorrow to finish off the project, get it edited, get all the music put in and everything. It's going to be an absolutely manic day, but I should be able to get it done. So as I step into the saddle room, which is our business, I am going to go ahead and end this week's vlog here. Now, some of you may be wondering and may ask, Mike, you haven't mentioned the weight loss this week. Why haven't you mentioned it? It must not be good news. Don't worry, I haven't gained any weight. That's the good news. I haven't spoken about it because obviously I've been busy at Katnipp, as you've seen, and I also I'm trying not to rack my brains over it too much. But if I put the graph on screen right now, hopefully I won't forget. Hopefully you'll see it right here. Anyway, go away, you. As you saw, basically, I was losing weight consistently, and then I basically put 5 pounds on when we went to that spa hotel, which you can see on the channel, and then that was also the week of the finals that England were in, and I gained 5 pounds. Then ever since then, I've basically like plateaued. I don't know why. I'm going to the gym. You guys have seen me go on like a mega walk this week, and I know, look, one walk isn't going to result in mega losses. However, I've been in a constant calorie deficit. Now, the only thing I can think is that I'm not counting my calories effectively enough, and I'm actually going over by 100 or 200 calories than what I should be. But I don't know. It's just one of those things, and I weigh the exact same now that I did 2 weeks ago, and last week as well. So I haven't gained any weight, but I haven't lost any weight either. And plateauing is natural; it's a natural part of weight loss. But yeah, I don't know. Part of me's thinking I'm doing something wrong. Part of me's like, you know, do I need to like do something? I don't know. I don't know. I'm still positive, still feeling really, really good in myself. That's the problem. I feel absolutely amazing in myself, and that's what I should be focusing on. But I don't know. I think it's because I've got the holiday coming up to Turkey in less than 3 weeks now that I was kind of hoping to really kind of like get down to the lower end of the stone bracket that I'm in, or lose another 10 pounds in the next couple of weeks. But it is what it is. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Thank you so much for tuning in. I've been the Mike James, also known as It's Me, Mickey T. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you so much for coming out every week and watching these daft little vlogs that I put together for your faces. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's shenanigans. And I'll see you guys in next week's shenanigans. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.